YouTube is a bit like painting. Let me explain. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I've been wanting to make this video because lately I've been talking to a lot of artists considering starting their YouTube channels, but worried it might be a waste of time or too shy to put themselves in front of a camera or out there. So I wanted to discuss with you my experience with creating videos as an artist and painter, what I learned, what it taught me so far, how I benefited from it, but also why I still advise artists to start their own channel and maybe a bit earlier in their career than I did. See, in both cases, you need a bit of preparation. Preparation is key for good results. Research for subjects or topics, what you want to communicate or storytelling, your theme or style, your brushwork. Reflects your skills and style as much as your editing does for your video.
If anything in YouTube as in painting, the message is king.
And in both, you really need to trust the process. So first, how I started my channel, but also why.
Well, I started for the same reason everyone starts social media nowadays, right? Money, fame, winning an Oscar for the best YouTube video ever.
I feel I probably need to talk a bit about myself for some context. I feel a bit like YouTube always called me, but it took me ages to finally answer. Anyway, I studied design at university, and from there I moved into motion graphics, stop motion, animation. From there, I believed that maybe as a natural progression in wanting to do everything by myself, I ended up learning compositing and from there visual effects, which basically brought me to work as a digital effects artist for some big titles in the movie industry. You'll probably find my name in the credits of some movie you've seen. But I also realized that if I never had this thing of having to create everything by myself, I would have probably ended up doing something totally different. Perhaps more akin to where I started from, which was creating my own thing. At the very least, sharing your difficulties and needs with others can help you realize you are not alone in these challenging times. That your art blocks and frustrations and feelings that you are not good at doing something are not feelings limited to you alone, but lots of people feel like this day in and day out. And by sharing your experiences with other people, you can help them, but most importantly, you can help yourself overcome these inner struggles.
Anyway, I always used to fall in awe when someone was able to make an awesome drawing, but every now and then I tried to make one and I just ended up with horrible results and never tried to push past that frustrating stage.
Until I actually had the chance to do it. And a lot of people talk about artists being a talented bunch, that they can draw and paint because they are lucky to be born with a gift. All sort of nonsense. I'm someone that enjoys learning new things and I've done it a lot. So I think I'm pretty good at going through the first stage of the learning process. But for the same reason, I never really excelled at anything. Drawing and painting is by far the hardest thing I've ever encountered, where the learning curve has not been gradual but starts very steep, then adjusting in a gradual curve with ups and downs. I think that might be why everyone seems to think that you either have a gift or not. But probably if there is a gift involved, it might be called patience. Anyway, I'm digressing here now. We were talking about YouTube. I started simply because it encompassed everything I've studied and done in the past. It just felt fitting. And also a bit late already. I myself watch a lot of videos on YouTube and I just wanted to be part of this community by giving something back. But then I realized that it also keeps me accountable. By making a new video, I also know I will need to paint something, even if I don't really feel like at the moment. But ultimately, YouTube ended up motivating and inspiring me to do more and better. And I hope I can pass on this motivation to you or others watching these videos as well. Of course, making videos didn't come without a challenge.
For once, the problem of getting used to talking to a camera and feeling comfortable.
Welcome everybody! Today we're talking about... What was I supposed to talk about? If you enjoyed this video, please click a like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure I'm 100% there. I hope I look okay.
Also, to be able to create a coherent conversation without humming sounds, like fishing for thoughts, or the best lighting, best camera angles, how to edit, how to fix your audio when it sounds awful. Creating for YouTube helps you learn and develop an incredibly wide set of skills and put them all together. And since I've never really been good in focusing my attention on one particular thing, it kinda started feeling comfortable to me. YouTube helped boost my confidence. And not because of the nice comments or because my videos have millions of views. None of these. It is through indirect consequences. And by simply completing small tasks frequently. It's also helping me rationalize my thoughts and put them out as clear messages. It has helped me elaborate further on a topic, as opposed to my tendency to summarize. All of this, it's something that can reflect positively also in the visual language of painting. To tell you the truth, everyone that eventually gets into content creation, they do it because they feel they have something they want to share with others. I did start that way too. We want viewers to feel part of a community. We want to help or inspire others, the audience, you. The truth is, we eventually all realize we're really doing it to help ourselves. Some will probably say that creating content for YouTube is kinda maybe therapeutic and you never know how it could reward you. Following that line of thought, if you're feeling lost or you struggle to put out your thoughts or you're just looking for clarity in your life, this might as well be a good starting point. To wrap up this video, I wanted to share with you my goals going forward into 2024, and those are for me to improve and work harder on my art and cinematography skills, but also my organization. It's something I always struggle with, and I consistently underestimate the amount of time it takes, or at least it takes me, to craft a semi-decent video. Well, how I make these videos anyway, it's a topic for another video, if I can get organized. See you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video and